Welcome back to another New World video, and on the Ultimate Guides video, this time we are going with the Eternal Pool Arena. I've still, again, got some people new to level 60 in the game. I know we're about 6 months in now from the time of recording this video, but new people into game level 60 may not have done this before, don't really know how to get there, don't know how to get in, don't know the strats when you're inside, don't know the best weapons or worst weapons, so we'll run through this on this video. First of all, let's go through getting in. So obviously you want to be able to make a key, or you can buy one from the chat, of course. To make a key, 200 stone cutting is all you need, and then you'll want the Protector's Tuning Orb. For this, you just need 1-star metal chisel, which you can get from the faction vendor. It's pretty much free these days. You need 3 runestone. Runestone are about 150 gold a piece, roughly, on my server. You need 1 NG core, which you can make with moats. You can make them yourself, and then you need 3 glowing swamp moss. Not glowing sap, they're a lot more expensive. They sell for about, 50, 60 gold as well on our server. So you'll make one of these keys. Obviously, you can make a handful a day. And then you'll head all the way over to, let's show you here on the map now, over to Requarter. And then as you can see up here, you've got the Eternal Pool Arena. Okay, now, there's a couple different ways to get in, but there's not too much point me showing you exactly how to get in because the game brings out patches and it stops you from jumping up walls and stuff. But essentially, as it stands right now, you can come to the Lazarus Shrine, you can jump on a stone and basically rock climb your way around this way. Or the normal way is to go through the Eternal Pool. I would advise taking a little group because there's a couple of mobs you've got to kill just before you can start rock climbing. Or if you can't do any of this, you can also go in the elite chest runs, the daily global ones that people still run for some reason. Oh wait, unless you still need your expertise, I guess. Follow one of those trains and essentially you'll make your way through. But then obviously you'd have to sort of fight your way through every time you want to do one of the arenas. So I would advise you to just find the rock climbing routes. Again, not too much point me showing you them because they get changed a little bit. So, but yeah, anyway, you know how to get in, you know how to create a key. I'm next going to show you a clip of us doing the actual arena boss fight. I'll commentate over it. I'll talk you through what we do, best weapons to use, worst weapons to use, team build that you need, and then, yeah, hopefully by the end of this video, you'll have everything you need to know on how to beat this arena. Okay, let's get into the boss fight. So, first of all is the team that I would set up with this one. It does a couple of heavy attacks, this boss, so I probably would take in the tank. Somebody with a decent shield, obviously 1 healer and then 3 DPS. Ideal thing to do here literally is the tank is to just keep hold of the boss. Now if you're a little bit better than me than I was there, you can dodge most of these attacks. You don't actually have to use your shield too much. You can mostly bring out like the hatchet to do a little bit more damage, but it's a really easy boss fight. You're in a small arena, it does big heavy attacks, and then once or twice, depending on how slow your DPS is, the boss will basically go into almost like a cowardin mode, and will simply just allow you to hit him, but he'll spawn a couple of mobs as well. The mobs don't do a lot of damage. You can grab the aggro as the tank, and you can just AoE DPS them down. That'll happen once or twice, or even 3 times, depending on how slow your damage is in general. So, yeah. Let's go through that again. 1 tank-ish, 3 DPS, 1 healer. Nice and easy. Now, if we go through the best weapons and worst weapons to use, let's start with neutral, okay? Weapons that, they're okay. They do okay damage. They don't do negative damage. So they're okay if you take these in. Now, with this being Angry Earth, you could take in strike damage, like a Warhammer. You could take in ice damage. You could take in nature damage. Or you could take in void damage, or even arcane damage weapons. They'll all just do like flat neutral damage. They won't do anything crazy, but they won't do anything bad either. Now, if we will go into the bad weapons to use, again, if you're just planning on DPSing this as fast as you can, which is kind of the point, I would not use any of these items, okay? With Angry Earth, I wouldn't use Thrust. That's negative. And I wouldn't use Lightning. That's pretty much pointless. You're losing so much damage just by using those 2 kind of weapons. So Thrust, obviously, you've got like Bow and Spear and Blunderbuss and stuff like that. And then obviously Lightning, don't have any Lightning gems on any of your weapons because that'll just do reduced damage. And then the best weapons to use are basically Slash and Fire, okay? Now obviously Slash, you've got quite a lot. You've got your hatchet, you've got your sword, using like a sword and shield DPS build, or even your sword and shield tank. And then like your great axe, okay? They all do good damage. And you can pop fire gems on there as well, or even a fire staff as well with the general fire damage. They'll all DPS a lot better. And as you can see in this fight here, that's the little bit. He's cowarded now. He brings out some mobs. You DPS them down. Now, most of us in this little fight here were around... Well, we got 1 or 2 members who are actually 600 gear score, and then the rest are 625. As long as you're entering this at level 60 and you're, 570, 580 gear score or above, you should be fine. I'd watch out the lower down of 600 you are, because anything below 600, you'll just have to make sure your tank is on point, your heals are on point, and you're dodging a lot of the attacks. Once you get that 600 gear score, this is a really easy fight. It's almost as easy as Siren. I'd probably say it's not quite as easy as Siren, only because of how many big attacks this boss does. But in general, it's quite easy. It's not too bad. And then going on to the rewards, as you can see on the screen there, 50 Umbral Shards for completing it. Plus you also get a chest. And again, in these arena chests at the moment, they've added the 600 gear score golden schematics in the reward pool. You can get them. Sometimes they sell from anywhere from 6k all the way up to 20k a piece. Basically, you can craft a 600 gear score item, guaranteed, so gold item, if you get that drop. But yeah, there you go, guys. This is the guide to the Eternal Pools arena. Fairly easy overall. Fingers crossed this helped you, just in case you're coming across it now for the first time or you've never been in there. If you found this video helpful, please consider dropping a sub and a like and even a comment on the video. All of that would be really, really helpful. And check out my Twitch, where we live stream all of this and I can answer all your questions if you've got any. We can talk New World, the pros, the cons, all that kind of stuff. I'll leave the Twitch link on the screen now as well. But guys, look, thank you very much for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.